Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. I'm happy to have y'all back for new Wednesday release day. I have to say that I didn't get a lot of stuff. I got a little bit of stuff, and then I got two issues that I missed out on last week that were first appearances. I was looking for a couple of the other ones, but didn't find them. But it was cool. I'm kind of glad that I didn't spend too much on new releases this week because I actually got some great back issues. All right, so I didn't go to no LCS. I totally missed the LCS yesterday. So what I did was once I got to where I was going because I had to go take care of some things, I actually wound up being in Outdale City, Virginia, and out there they have a Second and Charles. And I know Second and Charles does have the new releases on Wednesday, but they just don't have a lot. But they do have them, especially when it comes to variants. They don't really get the variants, so I knew I was like basically just gonna be getting regular covers. But I also know that they have some great back issues. And it just so happens I was lucky because the guy that's in charge of the comic books was there and he was helping me out. And I asked him, I said, I told him that I had been there like maybe a month ago, and has he put out any new back issues since then? And he said, yeah, in fact, I just put out some back issues today. So he showed me exactly where he put them and what he put out. So of course I hurried up and picked up the new issues and then went straight to the back issues, exactly where he told me he was at. And I have to say, I am ecstatic, you guys. I found some great stuff. So let's get this all started. As always, before we get it started, I always have to say thank you to all my subscribers for not skipping the skippable ads. And if you're new to my channel, the reason why I asked you not to skip the ads is because I don't get paid if you skip the ad. And since I'm a small channel, every ad counts. So please don't skip the skippable ads so I can get the ad revenue and help my channel grow. So thank you everyone for getting me to almost 1,800 subscribers. Help me get to 10,000 subscribers. Woo! I can't wait to get to 10,000. It's gonna be an amazing thing, you guys. I'm gonna be feeling like I'm in heaven. I know I am because 10,000 will be amazing. So just happy to have my 1,700 so far. That I didn't think I was gonna get that either. So thank you everyone. So let's get this haul started. So the first book I picked up was Doctor Strange number 13. And this issue right here, Doctor Strange becomes the Herald of Galactus. And as you guys know, I am Galactus fan. Like he is my number one, tied with Spider-Man as my favorite characters. So anything that has to do with Galactus, I am all in. Now I'm gonna have to say, this issue right here, I had to read it. Man, I love whoever's right. I didn't get a chance to see who was writing the book, but I have to say I love him because he actually showed Galactus's might in this book. Like he showed another being that actually went toe to toe with the Living Tribunal and other, of the cosmic beings. This creature got humbled by Galactus. Like Galactus basically took his power. Like, yeah, it was amazing. Like I was just like, yes, now that's Galactus. That's what I'm talking about. So I just love the fact that they didn't shortchange Galactus in this book. So I'm very happy, and of course, there's a reason why Doctor Strange became the Herald of Galactus in this book. Can't wait to see how it unfolds. Of course, he's not gonna stay the Herald of Galactus. It's just probably for an issue or two. So I'm not expecting a lot, but I'm just loving this book anyway. There's also some interesting development at the end of the book. So I definitely that has to do with the character that I was just talking about that got humbled by Galactus. So wait till you see the end. You're gonna see, and I can't wait to see. At the end of this issue, it shows that most likely we're gonna see Galactus versus someone else. That I can't wait to see that. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, so I can't wait for that. looking forward to it. So definitely pick this up if you will. Look at that cover. I just love that cover. So yes, 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 yes. All right, the other new book I bought was Flash 69. Now the reason why I bought this book is because of the first appearance of Steadfast, which is a new character, a new I think a new villain. So yeah, just first appearance. So I don't know what the cover B looks like because, like I said, they didn't have the cover B there. So I just grabbed, what they had. So happy to get that. I haven't had a chance to read that. All right, so then of course I got the Wolverines, whatever it's called, issue number 3. This is a great land cover. Definitely, I had to read this just to see because it's only a 3 issue limited series. So I definitely wanted to see what happens. Now, issue 1 and 2 I never picked up. I was just like, I'll pick up the final issue. The last issue is always the harder, the less printed one. So I was just like, I'll pick up the last issue just to see what happens. Because I skimmed through 1 and 2 at the comic book store, just skimmed through it real quick to kind of get what it was about. And I have to say, this conclusion of this book it was satisfying, but it wasn't satisfying because I was expecting more. But you know, and just to let you know, this actually happened right here, but it only lasted in this issue, so they're back to normal. So it was just for this issue, so it's not a permanent thing. And I would have to say, it is more like a love story. This is, if anything, this is just a love story, a limited series love story. You know what I'm saying, you guys? So, and you'll see what I mean by the last page. You're gonna be like, oh, this is a damn love story. So basically, that's all it wound up being. You know what I'm saying? It was great to see the little dialogue between Bruce Banner and Wolverine and Weapon H. It was great to see all the little dialogue, especially at the end. I love the dialogue between Wolverine and Bruce Banner. So definitely would say just pick it up. Just it's a great read. Like I said, it could have ended way better, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Of course, I had to get Batgirl 34, the Josh Middleton cover. Now, he did have one of those. I was surprised, and I was only going to pick up one anyway because I'm trying to calm down on the cover Bs. Try to, not get so many of them. Hold on, let me see. There we go. I like it to be just right on the book because let me see. There we go. All right, so yeah, it's a great Josh Middleton cover, but I definitely just was like, let me slow down on getting doubles and triples and all that stuff. And thankfully, he only had one because if he had two, I might have picked it up. But knowing me, I've been kind of disciplined lately with the new stuff, so I decided to just get one. And I know if I go to LCS anytime soon and I see it, I'm not going to pick up another one. So just one is good enough for me. Josh Middleton kills every time. All right, then I got Avengers Edge of Infinity #1. Now, the reason why I got this book is because it's the first appearance of Lunar, which I don't know who that is, but when I read this book, I'll probably find out who it is. But first appearance, you know how I am. Love my first appearances. So when I got the first appearance, and of course I had to get Thanos #1. Now this is the origin issue of Thanos and Gamora. It goes deep into their origin. So definitely a book I would say definitely get. Now they have some awesome variant covers that I've seen online. Now he didn't have no variants at Second and Charles. It was just this one, and I actually love this cover. This cover is pretty. I'm digging this cover. I really like it. But those other variants are sick. I love those variants. I wish he had at least one of them, but he didn't. So I missed out. But knowing me in the future, I'll probably wind up finding one in a collection or hunting or doing something. So, you know, I'm gonna be alright. All right, and then these are the two books I missed out on last week. that they had there, so I scooped them up. So everyone was telling me on my Haul 100 that I should definitely be picking up this book. So I'm glad they had it. I picked it up. It was Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue number 5. First cameo appearance of Starling, which I don't know who that is yet. I know it's a female, so I need to read this book and definitely find out what's going on. So I guess the next issue should be the first full appearance because it's the cameo. So looking forward to picking up the next issue. And the other issue they had there was Nightwing number 59, first appearance of Burnback. So I got that, was able to get that. So those are two of the books that I missed out on last week that I was able to get anyway for cover price. So happy about that. All right, you guys. Now we're on the back issues. Now I love getting back issues, especially when I get them for cheap. Now all the prices are different prices, but most of them for the most part are 95 cents. So I'm gonna start off with I found me a nice little this is a nice stack of Image newsstands, and all of them look like 9.8 material. I love it. And the thing I love about Second and Charles is that you can actually open them and pull them out to look at them, which I do all the time, and they've never said anything to me about pulling them out. So I'm able to see the back and really see if there's any damage or anything. So very happy about what I found. So I found Grifter number 1 from Image, and like I said, they're all Image newsstands. And if you're new to my channel and you're new to collecting comics, the reason why you want to go after Image newsstands is because when Image started out, uh, that it was a high print run of a lot of books, but most of those were direct market into the comic book stores. At the time, the newsstand were starting to sort of fade out. It was sort of, I would say, the beginning of the end of the newsstands. So they didn't print as many newsstand copies compared to direct editions. So the direct editions, most of the time, I would say out of every one newsstand, they printed probably about 25 direct editions. So you're looking at a 1 in 25 basically. So but the number could be different on depending on what it is. So I'm gonna just say a general rule would be 1 in 25. So that's why the newsstands command more money. And definitely another thing about it is, newsstand copies. If you've seen how they were placed back in those days, you will see that it was very hard to get a newsstand that was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a 9.8 condition because of the way they placed them to be sold was just, oh man, most of the time you'll have spine ticks everywhere because they just don't take care of them. Now the LCSs did do a better job of taking care of theirs, so it'll be easier to find 9.8s at the direct market ones than the newsstand ones. So definitely be on the lookout for Image newsstands. I'm telling you, they command a premium. So definitely, and if you can find them in 9.8 candidate condition, oh, you gotta grab them. You gotta grab them. So this one was 95 cents. All right. Then I got the Savage Dragon versus the Savage Megaton Man, and this was 95 cents also. And there goes the bar newsstand. Now I have the regular direct edition, so I was glad I was able to get the newsstand. All right. Now we have Death Blow number 3. This one was also 95 cents. All right. We got Supreme number 1 newsstand, which I always run into Supreme number 1 all the time, and when I run into it, I usually pick it up. Now this is my first newsstand copy. I've never seen a newsstand copy, so when I saw it, I was kind of elated. I was like, oh man, finally, I have a newsstand copy Supreme number 1. So very happy about that. All right, and then these two right here, I really never see these in newsstands. So I was super happy. So this is the Max number 12 newsstand, and this one was 95. All of them were 95 cents. All the Image newsstands were 95 cents a piece, and they had issue number 9 also. So I never see these two books in newsstands ever. So very elated and happy to have both of those, and they definitely 9.8 candidates. Very happy about that. All right, you guys. Now, I'm gonna show the best book last, like I always do when it comes to my hauls. Now, he had a nice run of new X-Men in there. I was bummed out that it was the main book wasn't there, which I was like, oh my god, if he has this main book there and I could get it for 95 cents, that would be great. He didn't. He had everything else though. So I'm gonna start off with issue New X-Men 133. This one was 95 cents. Now, the importance of this issue is the first appearance of Dust. Okay, so she's the first. It's some historic about her. I forgot what it is, but yeah, first appearance of Dusk. All right. For 95 cents, I got New X-Men 130. There's the first full appearance of Huntsman, which is weapon something. I forgot what number. Weapon number 25, for all I know. I don't know. They got so many weapon, whatever. So this is a New X-Men number 129. Now, this is the second appearance of Phantom X, and it's the first cameo appearance of the Huntsman. So, cameo appearance of Huntsman, first full appearance of Huntsman, okay? Huntsman. I'm kind of sick, so I can't pronounce my words the way I want. So, yeah, second appearance of Phantom X, and not only that, this is the first cover appearance of Phantom X. Because on his first appearance, Jean is in the front of the cover with the Phoenix Bird. Now, that's the book that I was talking about that I wish they had there for the first appearance of Phantom X, but they didn't have it. And, I haven't been able to get that book back in my collection. Now, the crazy thing about it, my old collection that has sold off before I started collecting this whole new collection I got, man, I had like 4 copies of that book in near mint condition. And I'm just like, man, it's that collection. I just to this day I'm kicking myself for selling that collection. That collection had so many, multiple copies of so many key books. It was just crazy. The guy that bought it for me, man, if he sold that collection off, he did very well. I would say that, especially if he got them graded. All right, so we're gonna continue with New X-Men 118. Now, this is the first team appearance of the Stepford Cuckoos, and is the first appearance of Angel Salvador. Is that how you say his name? Salvador? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's what I think it is. So, glad to pick that up, and that one was 95 cents. This one was 95 cents also. It's New X-Men 117. Now, this is the first appearance of Beak, and the first appearance of Glob Herman. Glob Herman. Oh man, I'm so sick. I don't know why it won't go away. This is the sickest I've been in a long years. Like, I've never been sick this long in so many years. Usually my sickness comes in one day and then it's gone the next. Like, it's kind of crazy, but it might be because I've kind of changed the way I've eaten. Like, lately I've been trying to cut meat out of me eating, period. I'm trying to eat just fruits and vegetables to see how long I could do it, and it's actually made a difference, and I feel the difference. But at the same time, every now and then, I would say I still crave a burger or some chicken. But I feel like I'm sick because it's trying to get rid of all the stuff that was in me that now my body's able to get rid of because it's not busy trying to break down all the meat that was in my stomach from me eating every day. But now that I haven't been eating meat in a while, I really feel my body's like trying to get rid of it, but I have to suffer while it's coming out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm suffering right now. I mean, I've been phlegm, like, and just a lot of mucus. It's been crazy. It's been coming out of me. But I know I'm doing the right thing. And um, one thing about me, if I get to that point where I want a burger and I really, really want it, I'm going to eat my burger. So that's one thing I'm not going to do is deny myself anything. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know I need to be conscious about what I eat because I'm not getting no younger. So, um, hopefully this goes away. So let's get back to this. New X-Men 115, the first appearance of Negasonic Warhead, Teenage Warhead. Now this is the regular cover. There is a variant cover, and I do have the variant cover, but they didn't have it there. But I already have it in my collection, so I'm cool with that. And this is my second of this regular cover, so very happy about that. All right, so that was the besides the first what is it, Grant Morrison debut of New X Men. Besides that issue, that's the only issue that was missing besides the first Phantom X. But that issue I already have, so it's no big deal to me. All right, so we got Batgirl number 5. Adam Hughes, and the importance of this issue also not only is it an Adam Hughes cover, but it's the first appearance of what's her name? Gretel. First appearance of Gretel. So, a key first appearance with an awesome artist. So, it's a twofer, you know what I'm saying? How can you go wrong? And it was only 95 cents. Basically, all the books are 95 cents. It's only, I think, one book. No, yeah, it's one book that's more. All right, and then this book lately has been falling on my lap. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna take it every time I see it, especially if it looks like a 9.8 candidate. So it's a Superman number 10. It's the first Super Son. So yeah, I'm gonna keep picking this book up. First print, why not? You know. So yeah, happy about that. And when that book first came out, I missed out on it. Like I totally missed out on it. The hype was real. The prices had gone up, and I was just like, you know what? I'll find it. You know, I ran into the second printing, but that one had some spine ticks, and I actually was gonna get it, but then I was like, nah, let me just stick to what I do, to my normal habits of going for what I like and what I need, and it will fall in my lap. And sure enough, this book has been falling on my lap now. And it's, every time I get it, it's for $1 or less. Like it's been crazy. So, but that's how it is. If you constantly hunt, it's gonna come, you guys. So you gotta learn patience. Patience is a virtue. Now, if you saw my last haul 101, number 101, then you would have seen that I had just picked up this book also. And when I saw it there, I was like, oh, another one. So I picked it up again. So Stormwatch number 3, and for 95 cents, I had to get it. First appearance of Backlash. I keep stressing to you guys, you need to be getting this book. Backlash is a very awesome Image character, and if they ever do anything with Backlash, I say this: get that issue, get Backlash 1, 2, 3, 4 of his regular run, which went even longer than that. But just get it for the awesome Brett Booth art. And I guarantee you, after you read issues 1 through 4, you will be a Backlash fan. You will want the rest of the run. I guarantee you, you're going to be like, this is good. I need to read the rest of this. Like, I want the rest. Because Brett Booth did all the art, all the covers. It was, I mean, talk about spectacular covers all the way through. Like, you will want all of them, trust and believe. And right now, you can get them for cheap. I would say most of them are $1, 50 cents. You probably can find some of them for a quarter. So trust me on this. Do it for me, okay? Do it for Key Comics Market Watch. You'll be happy to be introduced to this awesome character, Backlash, okay? I'm telling you, you'll love it. All right, so this issue is the only issue that was a little bit more than 95 cents. This one was $1.95. So it's Secret Wars 2 issue number 5. Now this is the first appearance of Boom Boom. Now Boom Boom is a mutant. She's been in the X-Men universe for a while, and She has a lot of history. She's been around. She's not a supporting character at all. She's a main character, but lately they haven't really done too much with her. But guaranteed, if they ever revamp her and do some, this book's gonna heat up like crazy. So you definitely need to get this. Out of the whole Secret Wars 2 limited series, this is the only issue that's worth anything. So get this book. Very happy to get it for $1.95. I got probably like 10 copies of that, and I'm gonna keep picking it up because people keep sleeping. And while they're sleeping, I'm going to keep reaping, just like my man said in the comments in my last video. So thank you for that awesome saying. So yeah, that's true. I'm definitely going to keep reaping while they sleeping. So, all right, so then we got Guardians of Nowhere issue number 1. Now, like I said before, issue 1 and 2. All right, so issue 1 is the first appearance of uh, oh my God, I forgot his name already. Uh, Kohat, something like that. Kohat. I know it starts with a K, and he's an awesome character. Now I'm gonna say this: he um, first appearances in this book, and of course you know this part of the Secret Wars thing that happened on a whole nother that don't have nothing to do with the 616. It does, but it doesn't. Now the only thing Yotat, that's his name, Yotat. But the only thing about it is Yota actually was able to come into the 616 universe. He's one of those characters, so he is in the 616 now. So that's why I tell people get this issue. His first appearance is in this issue. Now issue number 2 has his second appearance with his first cover appearance. So you need to get issue 2 for that. Now issue 3, first appearance of Hala the Accuser. And then issue number 4 is her first cover appearance. So basically, the whole run, issue 1 through 4 of this 4-issue limited series, you need to get because every issue is a key. So definitely get all of them. Every time I see Guardians of Nowhere, no matter what issue it is, I'm gonna take it if it's a 9.8 candidate. And for 95 cents, I had to grab it. Now, found me another totally awesome Hulk number 1. Now I'm gonna pick this book up every time because of the first appearance of Lady Hellbender, and I had just got an issue of this like maybe a month ago, and this one was 99 cents. So to get this one for 95 cents is even better. So very happy to get another one of these, and I'm gonna take that every time. All right, and this one when this came out, I had got as many copies as I could because I knew it was the first appearance, and I had grabbed also the variant Mary Jane variant, Spidey Mary Jane variant. I grabbed a couple copies of those too, so I have multiple copies of this book, and I even picked up a couple of issues at the used bookstore for $1. So I added even more to my collection of this copy right here, but I'm gonna just keep picking it up, and thankfully they had one copy over there, and it's a 9.8 candidate, and it's the Mighty Thor number 20, and it's the first appearance of War Thor, which is Hamstyle, the fat guy of the Warriors 3. It's him. So definitely, I think War Thor definitely will be another character that's coming back because he's kind of out of commission right now. I think in one of the issues I read recently, he was in the hospital, and he actually even was willing to give Thor his hammer, and Thor was like, "Nah." Thor wouldn't take his hammer. So definitely, I think War Thor will be back and will be a, a great character in the future. That this issue definitely will go up. Right now, it's not a expensive book, so now is the time to keep grabbing as many copies as you can. I'm definitely going to keep grabbing them for 95 cents. Then I was happy to find another one of these. I got probably like, I think I found like maybe 3 copies of these, and every time I find them, I get them for $1 or less. So to get this one for 95 cents, hey, Oblivion Song number 1. I'm going to just keep picking it up every time. I don't know if they optioned this for something, but even if they did in the future, they might. So definitely gonna keep picking that up for $1. The cover price is actually $3.99, so that's great. All right, then I picked up the Mighty Thor number 14 for 95 cents. Now, the reason why I picked this up is because of the origin of Curse, but it's the woman Curse, Lady Wizara, and also it's the first appearance of the Black Bifrost, which Maliki used. So a minor issue to get, but I mean, another thing I would say it's really hard to get this book in perfect condition because you see it's an all black cover. I mean, look at that cover, woo, black. So, and I kind of dig it. Look at that. I like the eyes glowing and everything. So yeah, and I like Curse. I remember when Curse first came out, and I was reading Thor back in the days when I was a little bit younger, and I love this character. I love the fact that he was able to go toe to toe with Thor, and I remember the Beyonder giving him like even more. Like once Thor put on the strength of the belt of strength and started getting out on Curse, that the Beyonder interfered and boosted Curse's power even more. So it was a good time reading all that stuff. So I really enjoyed Curse, and I enjoyed him in the movie, the Thor movie, because it did show he's a badass. So didn't like that he died, but it is what it is. Most likely he'll be back. I think. Oh, Marvel's Avengers Endgame, by the way, you guys, it's coming out to. It's gonna be out tonight. Everybody's gonna be able to go see it tonight, starting at 6 o'clock this afternoon. I got my ticket for 11:15, a nice showing, with the recliner seats and everything, with assigned seating. So I could be there at at that very drop of the whatever, and I don't have to worry about trying to look for a seat because my seat is secured. But anyways, I'm looking forward to it, you guys. I know you guys are hyped and excited. I know I am. Man, I just can't wait. But after seeing some people's non-spoiler reviews on YouTube, I have to say I really think everyone will be brought back, and not only will it be all the people that were dusted off, but I actually think everyone in the whole MCU that's died is gonna come back. So won't be surprised if Curse comes back. So uh, yeah, that's exactly what I think is gonna happen. But I could be in for a surprise. I don't know. I know they said it's not what you expect it to be. I can't wait. I'm hyped, man. I know I'm going to see this movie at least probably like 10 times, knowing me, man. I just know me, So I can't wait. All right, so let's get back to the haul. I keep going off subject, you guys, but it's just a lot of things on my mind, and I like talking about what's on my mind in my videos, not just showing books. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know sometimes my opinions and what I be thinking, some of y'all don't agree with, y'all don't like, and y'all hate it, and then y'all start hating on me and stuff, and start thumbing me down, or you'll stop subscribing to my channel, you'll unsubscribe, and all I can say to you is, man, I'm not gonna please everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I'm me. I have my own opinions, and even though I have my own opinions that might not agree with you, it doesn't mean that that has anything to do with the comics. Like at the end of the day, you're here to see comics. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to unsubscribe to me or start hating on me just because I don't think the way you think. Because I definitely, if you don't think the way I think, I don't have nothing against you. I know everybody is different. Everybody thinks different. So that's just how life is. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, one thing that's common between all of us that look at my channel is that we all love comics, and that's what we're here for, the comics. As far as my own public opinions and all that, it's my own public opinions, and you don't have to agree with it, and just don't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? It's not personal. You know what I'm saying? So it's no reason to stop looking at what you come to my channel for, and that's the comics. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to say. All right, so Daredevil number 22, 95 cents. Uh, I got this because this is the second appearance of the Superior Spider-Man, and this is the first printing. They have a second printing that looks exactly like this, but it says second print variant on the top, even though it's exactly the same cover. Now, I definitely was hoping they had first appearance there, but they didn't. But I'm cool with the second appearance. I actually had probably 2 copies of this book. I'm gonna pick it up every time because you cannot people hate on second appearances. Second appearances are important. I will say that. All right, so I have to say, all right, so I was very happy to find this book. Now, the reason why I was happy to find this book is because this is a variant. And not only is it a variant, it's one of the hardest to find variants out of issue number 1 of this one right here. If you go to eBay right now, you're going to find only 2 copies listed, one in the US and one overseas. And both copies, one person wants 25, the other person wants 35. Now this is a Painted Visions variant of Descender number 1. So I have Descender number 1, the regular cover, and there are other variants, but like I said, this is the one that is harder to find. Like I don't even know what the print run was on this one, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't that high for this variant. So very happy to find it. And not only that, you guys, 95 cents. I mean, to find a book for 95 cents that goes for 25 or more is spectacular. That's when you know you hit the home run. So very happy to find that. Definitely was happy to go to Second in Charge. Now the last book also I have to say, because this book has heated up recently, and I used to have this book in my other collection. Like I said, that other collection was just crazy. But don't have this in my collection right now, so was happy to find this, and it was 95 cents. And it is a 9.8 candidate, and it is Hulk number 15. Now, this is the first appearance of Betty Ross as Red Hulk. I know there are variants to this book, so definitely gonna be on the lookout for that. But once again, I get a book that's hot for 95 cents because I just do the hunting. Sometimes it's being at the right place at the right time, but that being at the right place at the right time comes from hunting. if I decided not to go in there to hunt, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I would not have been there at the right time, right when he put the books out. You know what I'm saying, you guys? So it's all about hunting. I can't stress enough how much you need to hunt. I mean, and not only hunt. Another example is that he gave me this little paper thing to do a survey, and he not only that he wanted me to mention him in the survey, and I said, yeah, I definitely will do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to build that relationship, and that way maybe in the future when I go back in there, I can holler at him and be like, look, I be looking for certain things, and this is what I look for. Is any possibility when a new collection come and you see those, you can put them to the side for me and call me. Here's my number, and I'll come right away and come get them. You got to build those type of relationships, and a lot of times you can build those. You know what I'm saying? And they will do that for you because at the end of the day, they just want to sell comics. They want to get it out of there. You know what I'm saying? So if they know they have someone that definitely is going to come and buy them, oh, they're happy to help you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I could tell him, look, I'm looking for all DC Universe logo ones. So if you see that this DC logo, I want those. You know what I'm saying? Put those to the side for me. Stuff like that. You could tell specific things, and they'll definitely look out for you. So that's what I'm talking about. So definitely you gotta build them relationships, and if you're a shy person or you're kind of not a people person, and you just don't have it in you to talk, you gotta kind of break out of that. In order to build that relationship, you gotta do some talking. But all you gotta do is talk about comics. Talk about comics will make it easier because it's something that you love. It's something that obviously they like too. Because 9 times out of 10, the person that works there likes comics also. So definitely just talk comics to break the ice, and after that, that's when you can start, going into, trying to see if they'll do that for you. Because trust me, I've I've got some good books just off of doing that. Like yeah, so I definitely would say build those relationships. You never know. They'll call you out the blue and be like, "Yeah, this just came in. Well, oh yeah, psh, I'll be there. I'm on my way." So that's how you can wind up getting, because you might be in a location where there's not a lot of places for you to hunt. So the places you do have to hunt, those are the places where you really need to build that relationship with whoever's in charge or whoever's there. So that way you could get first dibs on anything that comes through there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would suggest to people that's not in, that's like in, what they call bumfuck. You know what I'm saying? Like way out there, like in the boonies. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would definitely suggest that. And like always, Craigslist, you got eBay, you got Facebook, you got eBay, you got Facebook Marketplace, you got Amazon, you got what's the other one called? I forgot. You got thrift stores, you got antique stores. It's just so many ways to hunt. Just you just gotta be out there, you guys. So definitely, definitely. So that's how I'm gonna end this video. Thank you everyone for watching my video. This is haul 102. If you didn't check out haul 101 and 100, you're missing out on an awesome books that I got. I mean, I got 64 books for $55 in my haul 101. Then I got 80 books for $50 on haul 100. Check those out. See what I got, man. Oh man, I think I got a sweet deal on both of them. So check those out. Also check out, my good deed of the day videos. Check out my movie review videos. Definitely gonna do a movie review tonight of Avengers Endgame. It's gonna be a non-spoiler because I can be honest, this is one movie that I don't want to spoil for no one. So I'm definitely not gonna spoil anything in my review. But after Monday, I'm definitely gonna do a spoil. But by Monday, I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably would have seen the movie 3 times already by Monday. So I'll really be able to like really do a spoiler review on Monday the way I want. So yeah, looking forward to that. So thank you everyone. If you have a chance to support my channel, also you can also go down to the comment section to my Amazon store. There are over 1,000 items, different things, all types of stuff besides comic books. There are some comic books there. In fact, I just added my Eternals issue number 3 CGC 9.4 graded, first appearance of series. I just added that on there. I wasn't gonna sell it, but I'm like, okay, I think it's the right time because I actually have a 9.8 candidate, a raw copy. So I'm ready to get rid of my 9.4 CGC graded copy. I have it listed for 255, which is about the price it's going for right now. But to be honest, as the months continue and as more news come out, that 9.4 copy, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to 350, 400. So, and I'm gonna keep it at 255. I'm not gonna go up. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to get it at the price, and so that way, if it goes up, you have a profit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna get greedy with it. So I do have it on there for 255. If you guys want to get that book, definitely will ship it out to you safe, just the same way I like it shipped to me. I will ship it to you, and I will probably add some bonus raw copy books with that book. Okay, you guys, because I do that every time anyway. If you buy any comics from my Amazon store, I always add some extra books to whatever book you buy. Now they're not always gonna be near mint books, and they're gonna be books, DC, Marvel, it could be all types of different titles, but they're just extra books just to give to you, just to say thank you for purchasing a comic book off my Amazon store. So thank you everyone. Also, hit the Galactus head right here to subscribe to my channel. Check out these 2 old videos. That's goodness. And if you're having a bad day, make sure you read a comic and you'll have a good day. And until next time, happy hunting, everyone. Peace.